morning all and Merry Christmas. I've come out for a ride today on my Tracer, and it's the first time I took the GoPro out on this Tracer. I've got the GoPro on Superview 2.7K 60 frames per second. It's a beautiful Christmas morning, very crisp. We're on -1 temperature. Being very careful on the roads. You can see a little bit of dampness on the roads, which may or may not be slippy or icy, so I'm taking it very careful. I've got my heated grips on full. My hands feel okay at the moment, but then I've only been out the house 5 minutes. As we're approaching the end of the year, I'd like to thank you all for watching my videos, and I'd like to thank all my subscribers for subscribing, obviously, and thank you all for commenting on the videos. It's very helpful. It works as a good exchange of information, you giving me feedback, good and bad, and also we're picking up little bits of information from each other. Thank you for that. I've not had a bad year motorcycling, considering we've been in lockdown for 9 months of it. Up until March I only had a Yamaha MT-09. I think it was April. In April I think it was, I got this bike, my Yamaha Tracer GT. So I had my MT-09 and the Yamaha Tracer GT. I was finding that I was riding this Tracer GT more than the MT-09. Simply because, in comparison, although the MT-09 is faster than this, it gives you a bigger kick up the butt when you twist the throttle, this one seems more refined in comparison to the MT-09. It's smoother, more comfortable, has more gadgets on it, and I just preferred riding this. I found that I didn't really want to go out on the MT-09 anymore, and although I did like the idea of having a second bike, I wanted to get something that was more practical than the MT-09, so I had two nice practical bikes. So in November this year, just last month, I traded the MT-09 in and I got a Z1000SX, a Kawasaki Z1000SX. The decision to buy a Z1000SX was after test riding the Ninja 1000SX. What an awesome bike that was. And I know that it's had so many more advancements to the Z1000SX electronically, suspension wise, but I just loved that engine. So I bought the Z1000SX for the power and the practicality. It's got a larger tank range, almost as comfortable as the MT-09, but not quite, just a bit more bend on the knees. I also did a little tour up to Scotland as well for 4 days on this Tracer GT. And this bike still surprises me, it's still got plenty of power. I'd never climb off the Z1000 onto this and think, nah, it's not powerful enough. You know, considering it's an 850, it does very well. Probably why it's one of the biggest selling bikes in Europe. I also got my drift cam this year, and for Christmas Mrs. T bought me this GoPro Hero 9. It's the first time out on this bike with the GoPro Hero 9 and Superview. What a bike, I love this bike. Still a little too tall for me though. I've got my work boots on, which have a slightly higher sole on them. So I'm almost on tippy toes. I'm going to get it lowered in January. So it's just a short video to sum up my year and to thank you all for subscribing, commenting and sharing. Thank you all very much. I hope you have a fantastic Christmas, and I hope next year's even better. Catch you next time.